Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Othercide. Now, this game absolutely slaps like no one's business. It came out mid last year. Geez, about a year ago, I suppose. And you know what? The developers reached out and said, guess what? We've done a big update. They're doing like seeds and that, so you can sort of share seeds with your community or friends and that. They've added quite a few things to it. A lot of quality of life, but at the end of the day, they just reminded me that this game's awesome and I should be playing it. So we're going to start it back up again, I guess, in 2021. So this game has a really unique art style that's pretty much all grayed out, all desaturated with red throughout it. Oh, I wonder, we've seen something like that before somewhere. And it's a really interesting roguelike built on some brutal mechanics, which is good. I love roguelites. I love how popular they are, but one criticism I sort of have of them is the reverse difficulty scaling. They're designed usually from the beginning that you can't beat them. Like, you couldn't win on one run. A rogue, like, you could hypothetically play the first run ever and you could clock the game, because each run stands on its own. These are artificially designed usually that you just can't win and you will die immediately, and then you just power creep over time. The more you grind, the easier it gets. It's a bit back to front, but so it goes. Now, this isn't necessarily different from that, but it does actually inject tough decisions. You get some of these chicks get quite leveled up quite a bit, but there is no real healing mechanic in this game. The only way to heal it is to actually kill off other characters, and I think they might even need to be of like an equivalent level. So if you want to keep the powerful ones in the game and alive and perpetuating, you have to take some serious sacrifices to push forward, and I like that. You just got to be careful you don't lose the thread on difficulty curve with a roguelite. Anyway, so yeah, this game is very much brutal. It's about fighting through to the last of the sisters or daughters, I think. It's all very it's all very artsy. the story, it's a bit all over the place, very, very lofty, not artsy. But yeah, I'll stop blathering. I clearly like this game a lot. Nightmare original or dream alternative? Oh, look at this. Enjoy less punishing. Give me Nightmare. Let's go. Do you want to play the tutorial again? Yes, I wouldn't mind actually. From behind the veil they grow, those you should always beware. In muted darkness they flow, those who feed on your nightmare. The Book of Nostra on the others. Okay, cool. We've got an in-world bloody book thing. For centuries, the mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shattering. Her journey has led her to the deserted streets of the city, rotted by the plague, where a greater threat awaits. I will say quickly, if you do want to see a full playthrough of this, make sure you let me know and make it heard. We're going to be doing that sort of thing on the channel again. I could bang out a few episodes of this.
The other has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue.
Yeah, right. Looking a bit jaundiced in the bloody eyeball there. The Chosen One's growth has been quite unexpected. Oh, okay. Age of Shattering. 1897. Oh, a good year. Actually, I have no idea what happened then. I'm assuming this is a different timeline.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me.
No good.
The other could shred the veil and devour our world.
Hmm.
Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further.
That's it. Dig deep, love. Let's smash this dude's head in. I like this sort of dark noir cobblestones and that. Very cool.
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
Right. Okay. These are health points. Your unit dies when they reach 0. Roger. Action points. These are action points. Most actions cost them. Okay, yes. Move to the red square. It'll cost me AP. Done? Nice.
The other sends more against us.
Select the attack skill. Instant action skills are played immediately and cost AP. All right, so we're going to go slash for 35 AP. And we're going to bust this dude up. See you later, mate. Right, now the timeline management in this is so crucial, and there's two major states, right? Initiative. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left. Cool, right? So if we end our turn here, we'll move to 50 because we didn't go past our first 50 AP, right? So we're not going to go to 45 or some fraction. It's bloody 50 or it's 100. So if you are smart and you never ever max past your halfway point, you'll keep getting your turns every second sort of thing. I mean, I guess there's an argument, and that's the point, that you can overdo it and push your guy all the way down to the bottom of the tie line, essentially taking an extra turn in debt, right? I guess it depends. Slash, it's still going to be the same AP cost. Yeah, so you can sort of front load your turns, I suppose. But you're obviously cognizant of the enemy on their timeline too. So he's got a delayed action, right? Timeline. Delayed skills immediately end the unit's turn, and their powerful effects are activated later in the timeline, right? Coldus is preparing a massive shot. So you can see this is something else. That's another dude spawning, but his delayed shot is here at 50. Select shield charge, right? Dash up to 5 tiles, deal damage, but we delay the target by 30 units. We'll also cancel their shot, right? Bang. So their shot hasn't just been knocked back there, it's actually been cancelled. Immediately launch a counter attack. Interrupt skills cost health points. So we paid for that in health, or maybe we didn't. Maybe this does. We'll interrupt. Oh, okay, so these are like Overwatch skills. I guess interrupts the turn they use, even though we just interrupted an attack. That's not the best vernacular, but this is Overwatch, right? Cancel first melee attack. Sure, yeah, okay. End your turn. Right, so this bloke's going to run in and have a swing, and we're going to... Right, there we go. Get out of here. Get out of here, you bloody drongo. Now, I don't think the game's usually this unfair, just spawning stuff in unwarranted and unwelcome. However, it is tutorializing us a little bit, right?
I can stop the attack before it happens.
Select Spear Tornado. What's this do? After a delay of 10 initiative, deal damage, enemies, mobilize them. Okay, cool, right? So this is like a charged up shot. It's going to go off here, which is before them. This is cool. So we're playing as Mother. This is one of those classic tutorials where they front load, they give you all the sexy powers, and then they take it all off you, just to show you where the game could go. Right. I mean, it's got its own theme. The edgy music, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It actually kind of feels a bit out of place, to be honest. But I mean, hey, so it goes. Action point burst. We go into the last 50 points. That pushes you back to 100. Be careful. Burst only when you need the extra move or to deal a killing blow to a wounded enemy. Yeah, it actually is really cool. It's a nuanced strategic layer I haven't seen in another game before. Some skills like shield charge can delay the next time an enemy will play to control the timeline, right? Which, you know, perceivably, you could push him back out and then squeeze another turn in before he gets... It's like you could create a scenario where you get 2 turns on him. What are we going to do about this delay shot? Dodge is the percent chance a unit has of avoiding attack, so we don't have a dodge. Armor is protection, represents the damage deducted from each attack received. Armor and dodge can be modified. Sure, so it seems like that's flat mitigation as well. Remember the key? Yeah.
Gives me such strength.
Alright, so look, and now they've given me a billion bloody things that I can do. Now, shield charge, dash, slash. What are all the little symbols? So we could shield charge this bloke hypothetically. I think. Can we actually reach there? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Right, and then who's going to get a go? Him. You reckon... Is there a way to know if he can make it to us? Move. Base attack. See, I'm not clear on his range and attack. Do you know what I mean? But it looks like he can probably get up and hit us. Let's end turn anyway. I still remember this from when I played it originally. It's tough to tell. Do they get essentially... Now, can he swing? He can. And where does that put him on the timeline? It put him back here as well. Okay. Okay. Can't win them all. Now what's going on here? This is someone spawning. This is you shooting. Okay, we can just slash you. Alright. Now all of this will put us back. Oh, hang on. Vengeful stance. Cancel the first melee attack. Yeah, we don't want to overdo it. We could probably move in closer, actually. Like, we've got the move available, so we'll do that. And then we'll end. Alright. Now these blokes will spawn in. I get the feeling we're supposed to... Yeah, okay. I think maybe we're supposed to get our head kicked in here. You know, classic tutorial. Die gloriously. Yeah, it doesn't look very fair, does it? What was the bloody spear tornado? Let's do this. After 10, let's go. I'll take you all with me. Oh, geez, we got that bloke as well. Holy dooly. Oh, yeah, okay. This guy's got a shield and a scythe. Got that whole plague doctor look. Now, I think that's also a biome specific, like, Act 1. I think when you get later on into the game, you start to get different looking dudes. What's this bloke's problem? He's going to have a go, is he? $25 AP. Ideally, I want 15, right? Because then slash would be 30, 40. Yeah, I'm doing the math right. 21. Okay. Now, what was the vengeful stance? Cancel first melee target for HP. Unless, can I shield charge this bloke? Delay 30 initiative units. Yeah, but that won't put him all the way back. You know what? Let's do this. Let's close right up on him. Oh shit, did I bust? No, I didn't. We're okay. But I'll do this. Vengeful stance. Because he's going to have a bloody swing. We know that. End turn. Mate, get out of here. Get out of here, you absolute grub. You want to bloody go, do you, mate? Reinforced armor, you sook. We'll give him a slash. Oh! Jeez, that armor is not to be scoffed at, eh? Oh, he's gonna... Okay, hang on. Oh. Let's skip. Someone else is going to spawn in by the look of it. Now, that's not enough to kill him, is it? You reckon, does your bloody armor wear off, mate? For 80 initiative units, I see. $792. It'd be good if it was a bit more obvious. Let's do the shield charge on him to knock him back in the timeline. Initiative offset. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yeah. There you go. His armor's faded. That's good. Uh-oh. Who's this bloke? Okay. Team?
He is here. The chosen one.
Yeah. That's not good.
I don't want to harm you, little one.
I don't know if he's on the same page though, eh?
But we want to harm you. Very much.
That's kind of creepy. Look at him. Looks like Scarecrow from the new Batman movies.
I have failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
Okay, I'm a bit melodramatic, miss, but so it goes. The city was destroyed, the veil fractured, thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void. Yeah, I can't remember 100%, but I feel like there's that Doom timer mechanic to it of the world sort of going nuclear. Like, this game is heavy on the leaning into the roguelite reset mechanic.
Destroyed a city. It's not enough. How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world.
Yeah, right,
Let's see
okay.
what you can do. To those that hurt me. To those you will hurt. I can't wait.
Alright, it's a pretty complicated dude by the look of things, you know? Time and space converged, reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, an other was close to breaking through. Uh-oh.
Do not despair. My life lights your path.
Sure, yeah.
Do you remember our journey together? This time, let me guide you. You will wield my memories like a sword, and with them, grow our army.
Yeah, good. Don't get me wrong, I love this sort of avant-garde, like really off-the-walls bonkers stuff, trying something new. I think this is cool. And thus, were they trapped in an everlasting loop from recollection to recollection, daughters of the Red Mother die only to rise again. Age of Shattering, 1897. Oh, hang on, 1929. Right. Okay.
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near.
Yeah, right. We'll put on some clothes that you might last
daughters.
longer.
You are of me. Put an end to suffering.
Right. So that's the seed thing that's growing that we need to bust up. Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is autosave, so there's no turning back. Good. No scumbag save scummers. The enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake will cost you dearly. Your daughters will die, and you will lose, only to rise stronger again. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. After ending a run, you restart with additional bonuses, and even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. Yeah, it's pretty steep actually, if I recall. You can bring past generational sisters forward,
I can give you my
but it's not
daughters,
cheap and it's not something you
birthed
can
from my
abuse.
soul. You will need them to fight.
This is the chrono map. From here, you'll be able to manage your daughters in the inner
What memory
void.
has this
Fair enough, that's where I'd keep them.
uncovered?
Select your next mission for the attack menu. End the day. Look at this. I wish my list of things to do was that short. All right, okay. Enter the inner void. Roger. I've been a busy chick. I've already got 2 daughters. Welcome to the inner void. Yeah, space. We got Joy and we got Miracle. And we're going to germinate a daughter. Just, like the old-fashioned way Mum and Dad taught us. Germinate daughter with 200 dollary dues. And her name's Innocent. Fair enough. The Blade Master excels in melee duels. The Soul Slinger supports her sisters from afar. And the Shield Bearer protects her sisters. Right. Cool. Assign daughter to a class. Let's make her a Shield Bearer. So I kind of like they've all got like slightly different haircuts and that sort of thing, and they've got different names, so they're still kind of they're generically similar, but just a tiny bit different to give them individuality. Attack this synapse. All right, yes, Mum. Let's do that. Daughters 1 to 3. Reward daughter dollars. Some of these 25 daughter other dollars and an XP. Hunt challenging. New missions or synapses appear each day. Beat a synapse to close it. All right, let's go. Let's get in there. Here you can view the mission details and choose the daughters to send. Very good. All right, let's send Innocent. Fresh cab off the rank. But then we've got Joy. Look at this. She's got the top knot to end all top knots. And Miracle. What's going on with you? Miracle looking all right there as well with the ponytail. All right, start mission G. So we have the 3 classes. I'm not sure if they can spec into each other's classes, or maybe there are new classes later on. And I wonder if there's something to be said for stacking certain classes depending on the enemies. You know, maybe certain enemies respond better to 3 gun chicks, you know? Flanking behavior. Attacks coming from the flank or the back will hurt more. Yeah, now I'm curious, does the back or the flank, like, are they the same, or is one hurt more than the other? 4 enemies remaining. Right. Where's this bloke? And who's this? Joy the Blade Master. Alright, Big Joy, get in there. Backspace. I'm gonna have to get used to that. That is weird. That is a weird... Especially when you've got me doing WASDA. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna press it by accident. Innocent. I mean, we've got some gun dudes as well down here. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now, she's got lunge, deal up to 208 damage 3 times, 25 units for the enemy. And he's on 29 there. So I think it might actually be worth busting open just to push him back on the timeline. Slam. Yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. But now we're out of juice. Alright, Miracle. These blokes are going to move up, presumably. I think maybe let's just bully this bloke first. Alright. Yeah, see, they're out of range to really do anything just yet, I think. What sort of move's that? 37? Hang on now, let's figure this out. After 30 initiative units, that won't work. He'll get a swing in. Deal up to 600 damage. Hang on. And this bloke's 500. Yeah, let's go. We might even have to burst to make that happen, but so it goes. Look at this. No turn for you, sir.
How foolish my fears.
I will actually get the head start on, because we might as well. It's free move. It's free real estate. End. Miracle. Shot. Intercepting round. Interrupt the first attack on an ally within a range of 10. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Now 10, 20. Okay, so there's no sort of special... Is diagonal more? Oh, diagonal is slightly more. Interesting though, it's still at a, like, 7. Can I go 1 and then 1? So diagonal's more cost effective. That's worth keeping in mind, actually. Let's shoot this bloke. Nice. Probably can't shoot anymore. Let's just end there. Alright. Bloody Innocent's back in the game. Now who's this? You're that one there. Yeah, I don't know if I could lunge on these blokes quick enough. They're going to do what they're going to do. Hopefully, I'm still not across their moveset actually. Hang on. Snapshot. Evade a nearby daughter and shoot up to 150 damage. Massive shot. Evades a nearby daughter and shoot. Okay, so I think they have a built-in move. I wonder what procs it. We're like, what, 2 diagonal squares away? Alright, so there we go. He's going to do his delayed shot. Like, it might be that they only use the other attack when you point blank. It's not... Yeah. How much health have you got? 400. Everyone's going to get a go. I think maybe... Deals up to 85 3 times. Maybe we just keep wailing on this dude. Yeah, that might be the go.
Striking.
And... Oh, 25 AP. So if you're in a good spot, you can get 2 shots off. Nice. Okay. Actually, honestly, we could... Where's this guy going to spawn in? Okay. You know what? Honestly, let's just burst this bloke. I like that. That's good. And then we'll start getting in position up here. Now, when he comes out, Plague Butcher, he's going to get a go straight away. Move and base attack. Interesting. So what if we put Joy right there? Imbued Blade. Deal like massive damage after a delay. Oh, not significantly more damage. We'll end that. And Innocent will, I don't know, we might put you there. So let's see what happens. We're at his max move range. Will he still get an attack in? Maybe not. You see what I mean? Like there's something going on in the background as to how much their action costs them. Like base attack, it doesn't tell us how much it costs. But then sometimes they'll put themselves down here as well. So there's clearly an AI deciding whether or not to swing. They said 4 enemies left, right? So I'm guessing this guy's the last man. Yeah, 0 enemies remaining. Cool.
One less to plague the innocent.
So that was alright. I don't think we lost any HP. Infiltrating Nostra provided. Okay, yep. Skills, XP. Continue.
Come what may, we will slow
104, 140, 130. Okay, so they get different XP depending on how heavy they carried their load. Recollections. A recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day and gives you access to more shards, resources that you gain from missions and can use to buy remembrances. Yeah, so this is actually pretty inspired. So there's like an achievement system built into the game. I know I don't really like achievements just layered over the top of games, but at the same time it's harmless, each to their own. But it's integrated quite well in that if you kill X dudes or this, that, or the other, you will get these shards, and you get to use them at the beginning of a new run to essentially toggle mutators on and off to make the game easier or whatever. So you will only have so much in the kitty that you can deploy, but then the more you have, the more things you can put on. But you still have to you have to pick and choose what to activate. Also, I believe beating those little objectives unlocks those mutators. Select next day. You can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse, which we just did. Rest your daughters. They need to rest. They can't fight for more than 1 day. So sometimes you'll have like side missions, multiple synapses. You can try and farm them up as well to get more XP. All right. So we'll rest. Recollection 1, I suppose that represents run 1, right? Learn a new skill. Sure, yeah. Observe her in more detail to learn more about her. Yeah, okay. You can see your daughter's stats and traits and skills on the side. Skills can be unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded with memories, right? This daughter has earned a new trait reflecting what she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed, even in death. This actually is probably the coolest, most interesting part of this entire game, at least from what I played back in the day, right? If we go to here, traits, aware, effect, end of turn delay -5. That's a pretty good blanket trait. However, effect plus damage, aggressive. Maybe she doesn't have any traits yet. What you get is not all of them are just positive. That's good, but you get ones that are a good and a bad. And here's the thing. So as you start sort of, min-maxing your daughters over time, okay, like maybe which one of these do we want to bring forward into the next run, that sort of thing. Who do we want to bring back from the dead? It's a very expensive decision, but you'll start being like, oh, well, maybe I don't like this trait. So the interesting sort of character quirks that they develop through your play style, there must be a whole table of them, get baked into the characters, and you can't really breed them out beyond using a totally different daughter altogether. So I find that really interesting, and maybe like later on down the track, we've got a really high super chadette of a Sheila, and then she develops some bloody, oh, I don't know, I'm scared of the dark trait or something, something like that. And it's like, well, you still gotta, like, the game makes you think about the fact that you've built this killer soldier, but now they have a significant debuff that you have to now work around. It's good. It doesn't just spoon feed you what you want. You have to make interesting decisions. Anyway, I am gushing, but I think this game's great. And, the more praise, the more platforming we can do for it, the better. Anyway, like I said, we're revisiting this today, or having a look at it. It's not really a revisit, actually. It's more having a look at it fresh because of that update. Let me know what you reckon if you want to see some more. Otherwise, I might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.